Melody Peters, who has been, telling us more about, parenting, the call of motherhood, how you can be able to balance through work, dealing with special children that have special needs
and attention,
and attention. And I promise that when we come back, we'll be talking about how you can be able to take care of yourself as a mother as well. You need to look good. You need to still have your mental, you still have to have, everything together. So that is where we are. But we are inviting you to join this conversation by giving us a call on 0705 966 966 and get to join this conversation or ask questions that you'd like Melody to answer to you.
Yes.
Yes, Melody, how do you, okay, we want you to advise someone out there that has children and that is struggling to balance all of these things together, but also be able...
taking care of herself.
Yeah, take care of herself.
You look good. You look good.
Yeah.
Well, I have a hairdo that takes me 2 minutes to do. I timed myself when my babies were little. I could get ready in 4 minutes with makeup and everything, hair done, clothes on. My husband at the time could not. So I would be in the car with the 2 kids, ready to go, and still waiting for him to get his hair done.
My wife does that too. She waits for me.
Why is it? What is so entailed and detailed about you getting ready?
I have an issue choosing clothes.
You have a closet full but nothing to wear.
Yeah, so I have issues, big time issues, and then because I don't know, but now I think yesterday I came up to a conclusion and said I'm going to buy only black clothes, white shirt, black shirt, black trouser, black. I get 5, I get t-shirts 5. Black. So I just need to put on something and just get out of the house. Because every time it's stressful for me. I actually spend a lot of time thinking.
Could you put, reorganize your closet so that it's in outfits?
Trust me, even when I organize it, even when I wake up knowing what I'm going to put on, I change my mind to it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
okay.
so it's
You're
weird.
not feeling that this day.
Normally it's the women that are more grumpier, that take long
for me,
dressing up.
Yeah,
no, you know how we go in our closet and we throw things over our head? No.
You can't make a decision which
it is me. It's me. I think I'm the woman in the marriage.
Everybody has their strengths. Come on. We function in what we can.
Yeah.
But as far as taking care of myself, I always wanted to continue to be a girlfriend to my husband. So I wanted to
say that again.
I always want to continue to be a girlfriend to my husband. And be somebody that he is attracted to. So there are a lot of moms that will throw on sweatpants and go to the store. I'm not one of those moms. I actually will put some clothes on and do my hair and go to the store and maybe put some lipstick on and look put together. But even when I don't have makeup, I look like I have makeup on. So it's a blessing for me. But I also watch what I eat. I take vitamins. I try to really protect my sleep, because if I am not refreshed, if my energy bank is not full, how can I give to anybody else? How can I love somebody else? How can I nurture and care for anybody else when I'm empty? So I think a lot of moms put themselves on the back burner and say, I'm the last person to get clothes. I'm the last person to get nutrition. I'm the last person, and the kids eat first. Yes, all of that, but do it in a way where you also honor the work that you're doing and honor your body and honor yourself. It doesn't cost any more to get good sleep. It doesn't cost any more to make a little effort to brush your hair or to, put it to the side or something. So it's not a money thing. It is a time and actually intentionally taking the moments for yourself.
So as mothers, we just keep on giving and giving and giving. You're taking care of everybody in the house but yourself. Is there a point where you could get a break? Is there a place where
there's no break in motherhood? How do you get a break as a mother?
This whole family.
Here's how you get a break as a mom.
Yeah.
I called my mom. And I said, these 2 babies are going to be out on the front lawn with a sign, free to get home in 5 minutes. And she said, I'm on my way.
Oh, dear.
You know, you have those days where I just was tired of my name being Mom, because it was Mom, Mom, Mom,
Mom, all the time.
Mom, 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 Mom. And then I go, what? Hi.
Oh, my God.
Okay.
So it's okay for you to ask for help when you need it.
Well, I just feel like you need to have somebody that's going to be there. I wanted my mom to be interchangeable with me, with my kids, and she was. She's just put on this earth to be a mom and a grandma. But she would, when my kids would get sick, they wouldn't say, "Where's my mom?" They'd say, "Where's Nene? Where's my grandma?" You know, and I was so thrilled. I was blessed to have that. I was never threatened by my mom being with my kids. I just always encouraged it. Same with my dad. I just wanted them to have a part of everything.
Interesting. So that's quite interesting that for you were lucky to have a mom that could come through for you. There are mothers that don't have anyone in the countries that they're in, and they have themselves and the husbands, and the husbands work a lot. They don't have time probably to take care of
This is where I think the
children.
village system works.
All right.
Because all the women cook together, they take care of the kids together. That system works. Antidepressants were introduced in America when women started staying home all day alone. There's no interaction with other women, so they started getting depressed and didn't get out and do things. And so I think you need to build a community of people that are in your same situation.
Yeah.
And take turns and say, you know what, there are days that I'm going to need to drop my kids off at your house because I need a minute. I need to go to the store and not have them with me. I need to be able to go get some gas in my car and not have them screaming in the back seat. And the same is the other way. You're going to have times where if you take on someone else's kids, it's probably easier for you to take care of your kids because they're playing with somebody.
Yeah.
So you don't necessarily have to have family. I think God places family people, family friends around you to bless you. And if he doesn't, then ask him. Say, Lord, I'm going to need to build a community to get through this motherhood thing. Other mothers that have gone through this. And, you know, even talking with Tim and Hilda, some of their things about the kids, and they would say, well, Ariel's speech was delayed. And I said, no, his speech wasn't delayed. He didn't talk because he had a sister that talked entirely for him. He wasn't delayed at all.
Yes.
And they said, you know what, you're right. As soon as he went to school in his own class, he blossomed.
Yes.
You know, and as a younger child, you always kind of rely on your older sibling to communicate to the parents.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
So that's what he was doing. And I said, nothing's wrong with Ariel. He's
Wow.
fine. He just was
Interesting.
quiet.
Actually, come to look at it in that, but that.
I felt that.
Yeah.
And then when you get to be an adult and you start adulting and realize, ooh, my mom has a lot more wisdom than I ever did.
Yes.
And will ever have.
Yes.
She will always be 26 years ahead of me.
Yes.
You know, in life and in experience. So
Yes.
my kids definitely lost their mind in high school, and
Yeah.
I was the enemy in a lot of ways, and I wasn't their friend. I was their parent.
Yeah.
So I still had rules, and there were times where I felt the Holy Spirit talk to me and told me they are not to go to this event. And I called them and I said, you need to get home. And their dad backed me up and said, you need to get home. I just had this feeling something bad was going to happen.
Yeah.
And I feel like if you can tune into the Holy Spirit of that, that's great. But as adults, they look back and they said, sorry.
Oh dear. Now they know better.
They said, adulting is hard.
Yeah, but I think parents now need to get used to that particular phase as well. That your kids are going to go through it. Whether you like it or not, they're definitely going to go through it. But then when they go through it, would you be at the other end of the road to just receive them and still show them that I know you had to go through this? And there's some particular parents that actually become enemies with their kids and they never recover from that space. They never recover from that space. Their relationships are shattered during that particular phase of life.
Do you think that's because parents check out?
Yeah,
Yeah.
You're going to behave this way, and they see a teenager's undeveloped brain
Yeah.
and their actions and teenagers and think that's how they're going to be as
They
adults.
make a judgment.
Yeah.
No, I mean, who I was at 21 and who I am at 49 are two different people.
Yeah, for sure.
And so that's where you have to trust the Lord is bringing you in the right direction.
Yeah.
And when you're in the daily grind of being a parent, dropping kids off, picking them up, getting homework done, all of that, you lose sight of the end goal.
Yeah.
And realize that you're raising adults, not children. We're raising adults, so we need to give them the terminology of things to say when they're adults, how to handle situations. So when they were getting ready to go to high school, I sat down with them because I think high school is a failed social experiment.
Yeah.
I think that some people are popular for the wrong reasons and some people are not popular for the wrong reasons.
Yes.
And then the people that I just became friends with everybody, but all my nerdy friends, they're the millionaires now.
Wow.
And so, but they were the guys that couldn't get a date
Yes.
in high school.
Yes.
But now they're getting all the dates. So I just feel like you don't know where God's gonna take you.
Yeah,
for sure.
And who I was in high school is not who I am going to become.
Wow.
But your child today, just show up today with where they're at and walk as a parent day by day. It's hard to do that because I'm a forward looking person. I like to the future and I plan my life. But with kids, you can't. It's every day, I'm going to make dinner today. I'm going to teach them today. I'm going to be consistent and follow through. And that's the hard part.
Interesting.
Well, you've heard it from a senior parent, at least. She's done it before, so she knows. And she's a girl mom at a really amazing stage. And it's quite interesting hearing from you. Me being a girl dad as well, so I'll definitely have some notes for Alice to actually,
Notes for Alice.
Yeah, notes for Alice. So that we can
I
actually
think
see
Alice
what we
might have some notes for him.
Oh dear.
Let's definitely. Well, we can't go beyond this. Let's definitely go have breakfast with Melody here. But it's still the wake-up call. It's actually continuous. Some beautiful music is lined up for you. But catch you tomorrow, same time, same place. And tomorrow is going to be a public holiday, right?
Oh yeah.
Tomorrow is a public holiday, and Monday is a public holiday. Man, this weekend we're going to have a blast.
These 2 weeks
We're
have
going
been amazing.
to have
They're
a
gonna be
blast.
amazing.
So buckle up, get yourself ready. Let's keep it up, keep it spirit. This is a place for you, and Spirit FM, music for life.
96.6.